Hi, my name's Lindy and welcome to my channel. I hope everybody watching is doing okay. We are in the opening points of the gateway to what they call the Lion's Gate, which is connected to the planet Sirius and really is an elevation or escalation of energy really around the expansion of consciousness. So various energies come in that accelerate or speed up the expansion of human consciousness or trigger human consciousness to get things moving. The Lion's Gate occurs every year at its kind of highest sort of point on the 8th of August, the 8/8 Lion's Gate. But it's been kind of building up for a few days, and then it kind of doesn't just stop after the 8th, it kind of peters out for sort of, I think, 3 or 4 days afterwards. I don't have the exact specifics on that, but it's a sort of energy window. Now, the one last year I remember bringing out a video on, because I don't always automatically bring videos out on those energy influxes, especially if I don't feel what I have to say is particularly relevant or meaningful, because as you know, I don't come up on here for the sake of it. But this one seems quite a significant one. I don't mean just significant for me personally. I mean, it just seems a bigger one than usual. Now, don't be fearful and think a bigger one means more challenging, dramatic things happening for you. It's just, it seems to be that there is far more energy and far more light coming through in respect of this one, and it feels like there's more of it coming through. It's like more has been able to come through, like it's more open than usual. In a way, this doesn't surprise me, because as human consciousness is expanding and people are elevating, going up their ladder of consciousness, it's not surprising that more of this is coming in. But I don't feel it's just that. I feel that this is coming, let's say, from outside of human consciousness and we're connecting with it inside, and that's causing that escalation. So I haven't planned a word of what I'm going to say on here. You know the way I work now. It's very rare that I write anything down or plan it, but I feel that I'm going to do almost like an active meditation or active visualization, perhaps would be a more accurate way of describing it, to just attune to those energies. It's let's say it's quite important when tuning to those energies that you tune when you're kind of in the right frame of mind, because the tuning in, you could say to me, well, Lindy, the tuning in will change my frame of mind. And that is only true to a certain degree. You want to be coming at this with a receptive, open-hearted vibration, not coming at it with an angry, upset or hurt or distressed vibration, because you won't be able to receive it. And this is a very amplifying energy, so you don't want to amplify accidentally what you're bringing to the table. It's like if you was to come to the table in a state of anger or distress and then try and tune to it, you would be putting your anger and distress through a loudspeaker on volume 10, and it's going to amp it up for you, and amping up for anyone connected to you in the immediate environment. So try to only do it if you're in the frame of mind to receive from the heart, because it's a very amplifying energy, and it really feels amplifying this year. So I think that's quite relevant. The vibration I really want to go on is blue. Now, when you'll say to me, what do you mean the vibration you want to go on? My entry point to a lot of my work is via sound and colour, both of which I can hear and sense clairsentiently, hear clairaudiently, and obviously see clairvoyantly. So that particular colour is the frequency or vibration that I am sensing very strongly. So we're going to be using that colour. So just make yourself comfortable. You don't have to close your eyes. Obviously, make sure you're not operating any machinery, and make sure that you are sitting or laying somewhere comfortably. And just place your hand, or one of your hands, over your heart. And with your eyes open or closed, I want you to visualize a blue figure 8, or an infinity symbol, a blue figure 8. So floating above you, just in front of your third eye, a blue figure 8, or an infinity symbol. A specific kind of blue, a beautiful kind of blue. It's like a soft but vivid electric blue, not electric, sharp electric sounds, not like that. This is soft. So it's electric blue in colour, but it's soft, and it's within a figure 8 or infinity symbol. Quite a large one, floating in front of your third eye. Round the edges of that figure 8 is tiny flecks of white and tiny flecks of violet. Flecks of white and flecks of violet round the outline of the figure 8 or infinity symbol, floating in front of your third eye. Beautiful, vibrant blue. And I want you to visualize, sense, feel that you are calling from your heart. So your heart is like reaching out, calling the beautiful electric blue, violet halo, almost like around the edging of it, flecks of white, figure 8 or infinity symbol, into your heart space. And it passes through the walls, if you like, the energy field of your heart portal. Your heart portal, your stargate, which is your heart portal, passes through there, and your figure 8, your own personal infinity symbol, your figure 8, beautiful blue, electric blue, white, flecks of white and violet, embedded within your stargate, within your heart portal, your own infinite consciousness representation, figure 8. With your hand over your heart, just feel it settling itself in, you attuning to that vibration, like a tuning fork, You are attuning your own personal attunement, what is right to you, for you, to that figure 8 or infinity symbol. Now I want you to imagine that there is like a pathway opening up in front of you. Again, hands still over your heart. And it's, I want to say, a galactic pathway, because you can see countless stars. You can see, like looking out in space, you can see like the galaxy, you can see like the universe, and you can see like a path going from you winding up into it. And walking down that path towards you is the most beautiful blue lion that you have ever seen. Blue lion. At first, it is a male, masculine lion with that beautiful lion's mane that comes towards you. And all you can feel from this blue lion is love and compassion and healing and joy, all vibrating from that blue lion speaking to your heart, and your heart speaking to the blue lion. And then you notice movement behind this male blue lion, and it is a lioness, a blue lioness. So you have this beautiful blue lioness coming up to stand alongside the beautiful male lion, and the lioness also, the feminine energy, and so now the masculine and feminine energy connecting to your heart, and thereby connecting to your symbol of infinity, your personal infinity symbol, infinite consciousness, your personal beautiful heart, your personal stargate. And as you watch and as you sense and as you feel this, the energy of the lioness and the energy of the masculine lion, the male lion, merge together, blend together, as if one was melting into the other, as if they were merging like a mist or an essence. And they become the perfect representation of perfect balance of masculine, feminine expression of energy in consciousness. And they connect directly with your heart and your infinite consciousness, that figure 8 within your heart. And they are so close to you now that your nose could literally touch the representation of the merge of these lions, the lioness and the lion. Your nose could literally touch them. Opening up in that tiny gap between you and the representation of the blue perfect balance of masculine and feminine lion energy is a gateway, and the gateway is represented as a figure 8. A gateway itself into infinite consciousness. So the lion's gate represented as a figure 8 or infinite consciousness through an electric blue flecks of white and violet entry point through the perfect masculine and feminine balance of lion, lioness merged as one, forming an inner gateway and an outer gateway for you to pass through in your consciousness with your infinite consciousness activated within you through the blue vibration, perfect balance of masculine and feminine. So you have this within, and you have the figure 8 as a gate outside of you, with the lion right as close as could possibly be. And if you choose to pass through that, because don't feel you have to, if you decide to visualize or feel or sense yourself walking through that figure 8 gateway, as you pass through it, it transmutes, transforms, transfigures itself to a golden gateway. All gold. As you pass through it, it's almost like an alchemical marriage. It's like going into the ceremony, and as you come out, the people throw confetti over you, and there's a celebration, and you come out into the bright light from perhaps the building you were in. So as you pass through the gateway, it's similar to that. There is a showering down of gold, and you are passing through this gold now entry point. Passing through like an alchemical process to come out of the infinity gateway of consciousness, the lion's gate, into a truer representation of who you are, a more conscious representation of who you are, a more switched on in your consciousness representation of who you are, a more balanced representation of who you are. And it's quite beautiful to witness. Even the lion, that is the representation of lioness and lion merged within one, has now turned gold. So this is like an alchemical process. So within, so without, as within, as without. It's turned from blue, violet, flecks of white to gold. And it's all merged in via the spiral-like helix, all merged in, making that flow, that passage, that movement through this gateway of your own consciousness that much smoother. And if you're listening to this with your eyes closed, open your eyes, take your hand away from your heart. And if your eyes are wide open, again, just take that hand away from your heart now. Bring yourself fully back into the room. And when you're ready, have a little stretch, deep breath, and go about your day. On that note, I will love you and leave you. Hope you enjoyed that. From me to you. See you soon. Peace out.